I couldn't stop thinking about the mayhem from Landman Season 2, Episode 2, as I jumped into Episode 3. Cooper won an oil windfall that might alter generations. But rather than being ecstatic, the guy appeared scared. To be honest, I understand that easy money has the power to completely transform individuals. Ariana felt that threat even more quickly, and it was heartbreakingly genuine to witness her cut things up in order to save Miguel and herself. Because of that choice, she enters Episode 3 with her pocketbook empty and her guard up, which is precisely how she encounters harassment at her new job and defends herself in a way that made me want to support her even more. The tension in Episode 2 turned into a serious threat when Tommy learned that Galeno was the shadow underlying Cooper's idea. By the time Landman Season 2, Episode 3 began, I was certain that Cooper, Tommy, and especially Angela, who was attempting to start over after the separation, would face difficulties at every turn. Recap of Landman Season 2, Episode 3. Family drama and potentially fatal gas. The tension in Landman Season 2, Episode 3 hits you right away. Dale and his team are summoned to an oil well where there is a major problem. The picture is dismal yet compelling as a group of hunters nearby fall after being exposed to a poisonous gas leak. I experienced the danger viscerally as I saw Dale, Boss, Ben, Jarrell, and Russ try to react. The headaches, burning eyes, and vomiting didn't feel exaggerated. Rather, they were real and unadulterated. While Dale is the first to put on hazmat gear and race to help Jarrell, Jarrell remains atop the silo, attempting to dodge the gas. The state police helicopter's approach heightens the stress, but the episode doesn't rely on cheap thrills. Instead, it lets you feel the dread. Every choice had repercussions, which I adored. Dale and crew's oil well mishap. Landman's tension is still correct. The handling of the H2S gas leak is excellent. The scene strikes a balance between chaos and clarity. The men appear to be in a panic, making snap judgments, yet their reaction is strategic. I liked how the show emphasized the actual dangers associated with oil work. It's not romanticized or overdone. It's hazardous and deadly. One of the finest parts of the show was when Dale called emergency services, ordered the squad to wear hazmat suits, and oversaw Jarrell's rescue. I gained respect for the authors since they depicted repercussions in a genuine manner rather than only for shock effect, without ever going overboard. The performers' performances perfectly captured the physicality of fatigue, dread, and terror. Episode 3 of Landman Season 2. Ariana continues to face harassment from Landman. I felt that Ariana's storyline took center stage in this episode. She accepts a position at the Patch Cafe following her breakup with Cooper Jacob Laughlin. It's not sugar-coated in the show. The stakes are personal from the beginning since she is both financially destitute and motivated to show that she can withstand pressure. In a startling yet uplifting moment, Ariana blows out and fractures a guy customers' nose when he crosses the line. Her portrayal is multifaceted. I must say, she is personable, hilarious, and unapologetically brave when challenged. This episode depicts her bravery in a sloppy, authentic manner. The sequence struck a chord with me because it depicted the challenges that women encounter in the real world, such as knowing when to remain tough and when to negotiate a harsh situation. Tommy's tug-of-war with Dan and M-Tex. High stakes, morality, and strategy. Billy Bob Thornton's character Tommy's plot continues to be the major focus of the episode. Managing M-Tex's faltering finances, defending Cooper, and facing Dan, the investor with a dubious history, have all dragged him in different directions. It was pleasant to see Tommy bargain, turn down Dan's deceptive offers, and uphold his moral principles. The sequences in the Cattleman's Club, when Tommy strikes a balance between aggression and diplomacy, were most appealing to me. The authors do a fantastic job of demonstrating that being a leader involves more than simply making the right choice. It also entails safeguarding others while planning ahead. This episode seemed complex and insightful because of the conflict between Tommy's corporate principles and the brutal reality of the oil sector. Comprehending the financial chaos of M-Tex in Landman Season 2, Episode 3. Episode 3 of Landman Season 2 delves further into M-Tex's financial issues. Tommy, Cammy Demimore, and Rebecca discover a convoluted structure of holding corporations and LLCs that have been poorly run, effectively bankrupting the business even if it is making money. The show makes the explanation of loans, interest rates, and redirected cash interesting by highlighting the personal stakes, unpaid expenditures, delayed settlements, and human effect. The plot was strengthened by witnessing Tommy struggle with these issues while defending his family. The authors deftly point out that financial mismanagement has a tangible impact on people's lives and is more than simply statistics. The conclusion of Landman Season 2, Episode 3 explained why fans of Landman despise Ainsley Norris, a character played by Michelle Randolph. Michelle Randolph in a Landman still. Paramount Plus. Several issues come together at the end of Landman Season 2, Episode 3. Cammy is stuck in the middle. Dan presents himself as a risky gamble, and Angela keeps claiming her independence. After turning down Dan, Tommy leaves with Angela, leaving Cammy to handle the difficult trust situation on her own. As the episode comes to a conclusion, it is evident that Tommy will need to outwit Dan in order to save his family, M-Tex, and heritage. A dramatic tug-of-war that promises even more drama in future episodes is set up by the finale.